NFT and SUI lovers. This is Script Tutorials, and today we're going to have an update on Pawtato Land or Pawtato Finance, which is an amazing game on SUI that I'm playing for quite a while, and I would like to offer an update today. I want to do this video for a long time, but since we are entered an amazing phase right now, which is the hero battles, I want to do a quick update. So as you can see here, my screen is full of enemies. I have a slime here, I have a crazed badger, and I have another crazed badger. And I will just show you how a battle is done here, and then we'll go through the history. So I have a bunch of heroes here. As you can see, everyone is here in my profile, and I can select one hero. I can check the hero management page. I can equip this hero with the relevant equipment, right? As you can see, I have plenty of weapons here. I have plenty of available equipment. I have some gems that will help me in my battle, and I can select a lucky coin here so I can increase my luck in this battle. I have all my characteristics of a hero. This hero is a mage, and here's you can find the characteristics of the hero, some combat attributes. It's like a role-playing game. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a quick battle, and then I will do a recap. I'm going to attack the slime, and we are going to see how the battle is being done. Of course, it's a bit static, but that's not the point. The game is amazing, the evolution is amazing, and as you can see here, I claimed a one lesser essence of Axoma, and this is my experience points, and when I reach this point, 10,000 experience, I will probably upgrade. So this is the review of the battle here. You can see what has been done, but let's go back and have a quick history. So if I go here in the hero management, you can see all the characteristics. Here you can see my available gems. Here you can see my equipment. As you can see, I've gathered a lot of equipment. Every equipment has its own characteristics. For example, this patched hood is actually, if we go to the details here, you can see what the characteristics is of this specific item. It increases my physical resistance, my magic resistance, and yeah, I'm just browsing through the interface here. Here some of my heroes are patrolling, and some are just staked in order to do some battles. And you can see the people that are pledging to me right now. Pledging means that these heroes are going around the area that I have my lands on. So yeah, this is a major milestone of Pawtato Land, which is the proving grounds, which is actually the battles. As you can see here, I can go into another hero, for example, which is injured here, and I can go to the healing well, and I can use a fungal balm item to cure this hero, or I can wait 1 day and 28 hours, or I can pay with a native token of TATO, 250 TATO. Right now I just want to show you, if we go to TATO, you can see what happens. Let me check this out. The coin have undergone a major downtrend, but now it's quickly arising since the Pawtato proving grounds, the battles are starting to rise. So let me go and show you what other things we have here. So I will go through the Pawtato manual. You can find it in docs.pawtato.app, so you can understand what has been done in the roadmap. So first of all, 15,000 NFT lands have been minted here, and we've got the lands. I think we paid about 10 SUI for each land. This was the price. Then these lands got staked, and they started producing items. Let me show you that part. Okay, I'm going here. Okay, so as you can see here, I have my lands. These are the lands that have been staked. Every land has specific characteristics also. As you can see, this land here is producing, actually, this is a simple land. So as you can see here, this land produces wood, produces stone and water, and it has a medium or large or small production. And it has also some characteristics of the soil, blah, 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 which increases probably the multiplier of the production. So I have my lands here. And first of all, we got these lands, and then there was a point in this, we'll show you in the documentation, where these lands were producing these specific resources, and I will show you the resources here. As you can see in this part here, I'm producing this amount of resources per day. This is the amount, and this is the storage that I have. So I can produce up to 569 wood per day, wood tokens per day, and I can actually increase this production with specific items. And I can quickly claim these things here. I have my backpack here, and you can see the numbers. So these are all the items that they have created. It's amazing. It's amazing, guys. So if I click claim here, these amounts will increase. So I will claim the water and the wood and everything else. So let me go through the roadmap here. So we can do, if we have a land, then we produce resources, and you can see these resources here. And with these resources, we can build some tools. Now, if I go to the potato land again, let me close the lands and let me go back to what can be produced. And really, the game is vast, guys, and it's amazing. So if I go to the tool management, not here, I will go to the tools here. And if you can see, I can produce a wheelbarrow. It will consume 10 wood and 2 iron bars and waters. So there are simple things, that there are the basic resources, and these basic resources produce advanced resources, and there are tools that produce this more advanced resources and then more advanced resources. So if you can check here, I can produce all these tools, and all these tools require items. I can have different resources that are needed here, different resources that are needed here, and different resources to create more complicated stuff, like, for example, this one. As you can see, this needs wooden planks, it needs stone blocks, it needs iron bars, and etc. And also some rare items. And you can see here what you get by building this tool. There are amazing tools here that probably will help your production, probably will help you to create new items. And as you can see here, in the second part, this is the crafting. So using these tools, you can then create wooden planks, stone blocks, iron bars, golden bars, paper, gravel, and stuff like that. So you can see how much items we have. And if I want to create something, for example, I go here and I say, okay, let me create some bowls. Okay, so it will take like 60 wood and 25 water. And yeah, there are a lot of things that we cannot go through all the way. Also, there is crafting of advanced items here. I can see a gilded prism, a prism of tenacity, and stuff that will help my game, even if I want to produce something like a new item, or I want to produce, for example, faster some of the resources. For example, if I go here in gilded prism, it says that if you actually build this thing, it needs gold bars, crystal, and water. So it actually increases my chances here to get a URR, which is a rare resource, right? So yeah, the game is amazing. Just go and visit Pawtato.app, and you can see it's really huge. So we have seen here the items. Let me go through again, and you can see here the tools and the crafting, right? And if you can check, this is the tools, right? I've really invested in the game, time and money, because I really believe this thing is pretty crazy. I mean, they deliver every day. We have updates, and it was to show you. If we can go, for example, here in the Discord, you can see they are actually doing announcements every day. Every day we have news. These guys are, I don't know what they are doing, but it's pretty crazy. Every day they explain things, they put things in the encyclopedia. So every day, non-stop, they have released news about the game. So I want to tell something that is very important. The game was hacked, so a lot of money was lost, and we lost a month of development, but these guys really nailed it. I mean, okay, some things went a bit further in their roadmap, but it's pretty amazing what they have done. So some resources are handled inside the game, and some are NFTs and are external, binded on the SUI blockchain. So if we go here, you can see that I have actually built some tools, and for example, you can see you can unequip some things, you can equip some things. An important thing here is the quality of the tool. As you can see here, this tool is 100 quality, which is the best quality we can get, but also you can see the tire of the tool. So depending on the tire of the tool, it produces more, or it actually has a better durability and it doesn't break. It's important. So you can see what has been built again. This is the advancement of the, this is the advancement of the tools. From the crafting tools, you can create those crafting tools, and then you need to go to the advanced woodworking tools, and then you need to go to the mastered woodworking tools. The same here with masonry. We have available tools. These are the simple tools. These are the advanced masonry tools, and these are the master masonry tools. And we have some items. For example, if I go here, I need to have slots available. Of course, everything you pay for everything you unlock. So yeah, we will discuss about the token now. Let's go to the roadmap again. So these are the tools. The tools are developing constantly, and they bring more tools in order to consume the token. And we will talk about that. So yes, we minted some lands, right? Then we did the production. The lands were staked and they're producing things. Then we built the tools, the team built the tools. And then they said, okay, we have a lot of lands. 15,000 lands have been minted. And then they gave us the opportunity to unite, to combine 4 or 9 lands in order to create estates or provinces, which produce other things. Actually, they will have more capabilities on the long run. And then they actually minted the heroes. So we minted the heroes. I think the price was about 10 or 5, 6, I can't remember the price. And they minted 30,000 heroes, and it was minted out. It was crazy. And after the heroes, it was, I think it's here. Yes, the heroes. So you can play the game either if you have a land or if you have a hero. So the heroes are easier right now to start working on the game and just participate in battles. So after the heroes, then they told us, okay, you will have your heroes patrolling in your area. So you go here, and if you go here in the hero section, as you can see, I have a lot of heroes here. So you can stake your hero, right? And it has a period of 3 days staking. And you can, once you purchase heroes, you can stake them inside the game and you can start patrolling, but you can also start battling. Now, if we go to, let me go to the, okay, now this is the hero section, right? So if you can see, let me open a new window so we can see the heroes, and let's see the available NFTs. So if we can see the heroes here, come on. Okay, so the first thing is the Pawtato lands, right? So there are still available lands, but the price has increased a lot. So if we go like 180 days, let's pull that up. So you can see that it started like very, very low, and the price right now is exploding because of the battles of the game, because every part they have designed is combined to give advantage of what they have built, right? So mention that there are 3 kind of lands. There are characteristics, of course, of the lands. Crystal, if you want a land that has a large crystal. I have created a tutorial. My early tutorial was about the lands and land selection. So please visit my video that describes the lands. So right now, what you should know is that there is the land type. So this is the plot. The plots are the single lands, let's say, and then there are the estates, which are 4 lands combined, and they have more production. And then there are the provinces, which is the most expensive ones. So let's go to the roadmap again. So we combined the lands, right? We released the heroes, and then they launched the token. So we were awarded some tokens because we have purchased some lands, and now the token is like going crazy. Then they have started at, let's say, a selection of your tribe. So they split the lands into 3 colors, red, green, and yellow. And they have put the lands, let me go here. As you can see, my lands here have a small dot, right? And it says tribes. Spurkins are the green ones, the yellow ones, and the red ones. So you can participate every 3 days, I think, you can participate in tribe conflicts. And it's an amazing battle that has been done here. So we try to beat each other in a battle that actually lasts for 15 minutes in 15 minutes we need to coordinate, attack or defend. As you can see here, you can select to attack or defend the other player. You have specific points depending on your lands. You have specific power to attack or defend. So this part is only for the land owners or the ones that have heroes. As you can see here, for example, they have the general, which is the TW Roach here, has given specific instructions. And let's see here, all these people have participated. Within 15 minutes, we are one of the sides of the battle. So yeah, it's amazing. Yes, and we had a victory in our last battle. Of course, in the battle before, we lost totally on the first round. So, but this is an amazing story here. And the one that wins actually wins influence and wins a chest and a stamina potion that you can use with your heroes. Now let's go back to the game and see what's left. So yeah, the token was released and it didn't go well, to be honest, because after the token was released, I think, and after the tribal conflicts, the game was hacked. We discussed about that. They handled it very fluently. They were very open, and yeah, the game is back on track. So then they released the Proving Grounds, which is the hero against the monsters here, right? So right, has the game stopped development? No. Now amazing things are being expected. So I just would say that you go buy a hero and participate in the game. Let me tell you about the next big things for me that we are expecting is the reputation system. No, it's the pets. So we are going to be minting limited Genesis pets, which will be new characters in the game. Then the scholarship. So the heroes, I have a lot of heroes, I have about 150 heroes. So we are going to be allowed to rent our heroes to new players. So they will pay either the scholarship will be for free or for a TATO fee. TATO is the fee of the game, the token of the game. Or just demand a share of their achievements. It's amazing, guys. Then the travel will be allowed. Heroes will be able to travel from one land to another. Then dungeons. Amazing game. It's amazing. So they will create dungeons, then the arena. Then the placement of the lands will be done in a map. Imagine that we will place the lands on a map, and then the influence points, which is the influence points are here. As you can see, my land here has some influence points, right? Influence, as you can see, I have 54,000 of influence, and yeah, amazing things come. We're expecting amazing things here. You can see the detail that they have. So they explain here what is a plot, what is an estate, what is a province, then what are the ultra rare resources. And you can see the detail they have put here in the knowledge base so that people know what's happening. And you can see here the resources, how it's being processed, the tools, the production tools, why we need them. It's amazing. They have released some milestones about the new things that we're expecting. About the heroes, you can see here the classes. There are lots of classes of heroes. The progression, how the heroes will actually work with their items, how the ascension works, how the heroes change levels, their skills. It's amazing. They have put a lot of effort inside the game. So if we go here back, you will tell me, okay, how I'm going to start the game. By the way, here you can see other territories, like we haven't discussed a lot of things yet. So there is the leaderboard with the authority of each player. The authority is determined by the influence, and how you can actually, when you buy a hero, you need to go here and pledge this hero. Here we go to the heroes, right? When you buy a hero, you stake your hero. You go first here and you stake your hero, right? You can see it here and you stake it. And then you can go here and select in which land you are going to pledge your hero. So it doesn't cost anything, it's just who you love more. So if you're watching this video and you're buying heroes, just go to the and find the land EV Groove and Cryptotorius and change your pledge to me. So okay, this will help me gain some influence, and it doesn't cost you anything. Now, also what helps me is if you actually enjoying this video and you are going to join Pawtato Land through this video, just I will put my link in the description so you can actually give me some points. It doesn't cost you anything. So yeah, you can go here in the Pawtato app. I will copy my invite link and put it below, so you can use my referral code. In order, what will happen to me? I really want to get some points here, and I need to increase my experience points here. Of course, you have a dashboard in the Pawtato.app, another tool. I have done a specific video about it. You will check my previous videos, and I will get some points. That's all. And please use my link in the description below if you want to join the game. Now, how we start? I would start by going in the heroes. I will purchase immediately one of these lands before it's too late. I will get any land, you just need one land. And it's not necessary. If you don't have 69 SUI right now, you can just go and in trade port, and you can go to Pawtato Heroes. So with just 10 SUI, you just purchase one of the NFTs. What I would advise you is to go and get a hero that has a good strength over 9. So I will start with that. Strength 9 and strength, and we need vitality. And give me a hero that has these two characteristics at least in order to be powerful. Then agility, right? It's just a preference, just my tip, and dexterity. So I would start with a hero like that, or more of course, right? Or more of course. So I would start with just 12 SUI. I would just get 2 or 3 heroes right now if I had some SUI to get. And if you can actually get a land, which is also important. The rest you will understand within the game. Then you go to Pawtato Land, Pawtatoland.Pawtato app, using my registration link below to help me if I help you with this video. Now, of course, there is a whole economy within the game. I didn't tell you about that. So as you can see here, there's the exchange, and here in the exchange there are a bunch of items you can purchase. So yeah, all the internal system works with the TATO token. And let me give you the link for the TATO token. If you go to CoinMarketCap, you can find this TATO token. TATO. Let's see, so we can get the correct one. So the TATO token is this one, I guess. Let me go and show you. Yeah, you will need some SUI to get the TATO token. Let's see. And let's see what happened, and I will describe what happened. So yeah, the TATO token was released. Yeah, it dropped dramatically because we were given some TATO tokens, so a lot of people sold TATO tokens in order to get some SUI or USDC, and then the game stabilized. And it was that time, I think, with about the time that the game was hacked. So a lot of turbulence came, but now, as you can see, the game recovered, and it's in an amazing place. I think, yeah, it has a lot of potential because these guys really know how to make us enjoy using the TATO token, right? So first, let's give you an advice here. Just spend like 10 SUI to get a hero. If you can just get a land with about 60 tokens, right? 69 SUI, and yeah, you're good to go. If you only have limited SUI, so just go for the heroes, and you can actually play in the where are we? In the proving ground. So by having a hero, you can attack a slime. Let's attack a slime with a hero with no equipment at all. So I'm emulating the game like you did. So once you stake the hero, you can actually fight a slime here. Oh my god, my hero is injured here. That's what we will win. Okay, we won. And you will actually get some of these essences, and you can spend these essences here to purchase some of these fungal bulbs. So I wanted you to have some TATO because you will probably need some of your TATO to be used in purchasing some equipment for your heroes. Now, another thing that I would like to add is and I think this will be the final, is that you can actually exchange like an internal market here. As you can see, somebody is selling here this mushrooms for 45, but we are asking at 18.5, so that there is a gap, a spread. So there's a real market where I guess you can make some money by selling your resources every day, or you can just go to the market sell and just say, I want to sell like or buy some mushrooms, and I will let me sell one mushroom. Okay, I go here and I will get 17 TATO. Yes, done. Okay, the exchange works this way. You can convert your TATO to SUI and to internal items. Yeah, this is your orders here, and this is the history of all the orders that have been done in the specific item you have selected. And here you can find the marketplace. So the marketplace, you can, of course, with some TATO, please purchase some TATO because you will need it within the game to get some things. So if I want a skill gem, for example, that will actually help me have an ability for my hero, it will deal damage twice per damage, as a damage characteristic I have, and twice the strength every 3 rounds. This is the trigger threshold. Every 3 rounds this will be activated and apply this damage. So you can see here that I have there are listings that you can purchase using your TATO token. Another thing you can purchase is equipment. So you can see here, if I want to buy cheap equipment, I will go here and I can get a lucky coin. What I can get with my lucky coin, I can get +1 luck in my hero. Perfect. So another thing that I can get here is the tools. So I can purchase tools with TATO. You can produce the tools or you can purchase the tools. And then another thing that I can get is what? Is heroes. I can get heroes with TATO. And as you can see the characteristics here, you can purchase them within the game. So you can actually purchase TATO and come into the game and buy your heroes. Or you can purchase lands. With 10,000 TATO, you can actually buy this. So I think I did a quick recap of the game. It's already 32 minutes, but I really had a lot to tell you. Don't forget, if you're joining the game now, you can go in the description below and you can find my link to help me. Because I spent some time to make these tutorials and cover everything in every phase of the game.